take on him, you know what I mean? So niggas like, damn, man, you know how many times he gave me $10,000, man? Like at least 10,000 times. Like, but that's when she was rocking and rolling. You know what I mean? But I like, damn. Only like, cause I was trying to get money, I still get money to try to do little shit. That's why every time I see him, I could buy him little shit. You know what I mean? But I got shy. He said, "Yo, I'm gonna get you an apartment out Fort Lee, New Jersey." Because he take me out there. You know, rent $3,600 a month out that bitch. Him and his wife at the time, they got me in the Maybach. We picking out apartments. Every apartment I seen, I like, no, the ceilings ain't high enough. No, Jay-Z not doing no shit like that. And it ain't even about just, it ain't about the buying shit. It's about somebody caring about you.
Right.
I mean, that's the part. Especially when you're a nigga.
So you felt the love from Dame.
Especially, I never wasn't used to feeling love from nobody. So that shit like, nigga, fuck you doing this shit with me? Well, like, I mean, especially when you somebody like that. That shit like
coming from group homes, coming from prison, all that where everybody throw you away. You finally got somebody like, no man, I fucks with you.
This shit was different.
With you to different limits. How did that make your self-esteem? I mean, I know you got the self-esteem. You bitches love me. I'm right.
No, it wasn't the self-esteem. It was about the loyalty. Like I'm like, nigga, I go to jail for life for you, nigga. You don't even know. But Jay-Z ain't even dig it. When he signed me, he could have said, yo, kill this nigga. I would have killed him. I ain't got life for him. I mean, like, and would have did the time and would have not blinked, nigga. I mean, like, nigga, he ain't understand the difference between New York and Philly. I mean, nigga, you saved my life, nigga. That's why, like, I don't like the shit he do. I don't like the way he move, but like, he saved my life for sure. You know what I mean? But just because you saved my life don't mean I'm not gonna tell the truth about if you're a sucker or not. I mean, that's just
question though.
But he didn't save my life. You know what I mean? And I always be thankful for that. But at the same time, if you're gonna say something, you really could put somebody on in a position and you don't. It's like you're not thorough. I can't look at you as thorough as me.
Before we get there though, can we say Jay-Z would have won the battle with Nas if it wasn't for state property?
No.
Question.
See, this is the thing. People wanted Nas to win. I mean, I eat the shit. It's good rap, but like a lot of lines in this to me is like the mustache, whiskers, and all that shit. Jay-Z was saying some shit like, I think Jay-Z a better rapper than Nas. You know what I mean? But I think he would have lost because New York would have went on Nas' side. I think. I mean,
what about Jadakiss and Beanie Siegel?
That was tight. That was just like, it was so crazy. You know, I knew Jadakiss before I knew Beans.
Oh, I didn't. We learned today.
Yeah, I lived in Yonkers. I mean, I was trying to get on. I was living in Yonkers. I was trying to go to Rough Rider Studio every day. Where I was staying, I was down the block from Jadakiss' mom's place. I used to go to knock on the door every fucking day. I mean, like, nigga, I was in the mix trying to get on. That's what I'm saying. I was in the mix trying to get on heavy. Like, I'm talking about every day. Like, it wasn't no, like, I'm right here. I don't work. Nigga, this is my job.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm over there. I was over there 9 months. Living over the Yonkers 9 months. I mean, you know how I got signed? That's how I got signed. I went kissing them. They're like, oh, we about to go to Philly for Greek. Coming with us? I said, come on, come with y'all niggas. I come to Philly for Greek with Jadakiss. Everybody was trying to rap for Jadakiss. They had to battle me. Some niggas walk up to me like, yo, who you? I'm like, no, man, everybody, like, you know Jay-Z, man, he's trying to look for people. We're gonna take you up there tomorrow.
Damn.
Everybody don't live in Havana, some hotel. That's how I got signed.
The Greek.
I was with kissing them, and some niggas just walked up to me like, yo, I know Jay-Z. I'm like, nigga,
I think I bring the Greek.
I said, nigga, you don't know no Jay-Z, man. I ain't fuck out of here, nigga. That's like no Michael Jackson, nigga. You don't know no fucking. You're not taking me up there. You do know, man. They niggas keeping me back. I got so many raps. I'm battling so many niggas. They like, who the fuck is this nigga right here? You know what I mean? So I took Sparks. This Sparks wasn't for Sparks. It was only for me. I took Sparks to get the sign. He didn't know nothing about none of that shit. I mean,
I feel like that was always your little brother.
Yeah,
how your relationship start with Sparks?
Well, we was hustling for the same person. We was hustling for Jim, and then Jim had ICH. I mean, Sparks, was a group of ICH called the Hitmen.
Yeah, I remember.
He had a rough life like mine, so like I feel for him. I still feel for him now, but I mean, it was just like the bad life affect people differently. Some people it kind of destroys. Some people it kind of make them stronger. You know what I mean? So. Wow. I mean, but I always had some type of love for him because we did a lot of shit together. You know what I mean? And you know, sometimes you had bad thoughts about somebody, but when you're around them, it go away. Maybe there'd be a situation like that. You know what I mean? But at the time, he had a bad life. I mean, he had a bad life like my joint. You know what I mean? And I want him to make it. Like, I want you to make it, man, because the niggas that have bad life like that deserve it. Even if it's for a little while, it has some type of shine, some type of, you know what I mean? Something positive. You know what I mean?
That's how I carry it. Go ahead, litigator. Damn.
I got another question for you. State property never had that first lady, and I always felt Nina Ross should have been that first lady.
But she was, though, but unofficially. Nina Ross was at my house last night. Nina Ross was at my house last night.
Nina Ross was rapping
eating fish. I wasn't even there.
I'm crying.
Yeah, Nina Ross must listen.
Nina Ross was rapping with Teamsters.
Listen, I knew Nina Ross before I even knew Beans in them.
Ooh. No, that's real rap. That's real rap.
I got songs with Enos and Nina Ross before I even, and Puda Brown. I knew Puda Brown and Nina Ross and Enos before I even knew state property niggas.
Wow.
Them niggas, I mean, we got a lot of shit together. I mean, we always trying to get on. I mean, I knew them, I got songs with them before I even knew state property. I mean,
damn.
I mean, so that's like me and Nina Ross been hot as shit. Nina Ross had this song about her boyfriend shooting her, right? this is my favorite song for a long time. Like for a long time, this was my favorite song. Like I'm like, I can't believe a girl was rapping like that's like how the fuck she this good like this? I mean, she fucking her Miss J, the best girl rapper I've heard.
Damn.
In my life.
Miss Jayz, shout out to Miss Jayz.
I don't care. Her and Nina's like neck and neck. Miss Jayz got that clear ass voice like an English teacher. Like, I mean, she not say that shit. So, you know, Drake say that shit real clear. Miss J will believe you on a song. Like, you go in there with that shit. I mean, she's fucking the best girl ever.
So why wasn't she her signature on the dotted line?
But Miss J was signed first.
No, I know Miss J was signed.
Oh, I didn't have no power for that. I mean, I couldn't do it. I mean, so what all we could do is like, come on, we want to get a song? We'll meet on a song? Come on. I mean, so Nina been around like, well, that's the whole.
I always thought Nina should have made it before Emil. I thought Emil didn't deserve to be on Rocafella.
I think Nina and Miss J can come out right now. They rap so good because they rap so good. Sometimes your raps can be so good that nothing else don't matter. No matter how you look, it don't matter. How old you is, it don't matter.
Damn. Yeah.
They rap so good that it don't matter. None of that shit don't even matter. It don't matter how old they are. It don't matter how. None of that shit don't matter. They rap so good. If you listen to that shit, they can tell you a story. They're like, damn.
Yeah.
Most people can't do that. Most people can't overcome age and all that shit because they raps is so good. Like I mean, like for instance, Rick Ross raps so good. People forgot he was the CO shit. He won me over. And I'm like, you know, I'm a nigga, Joe nigga. He raps so good. I wouldn't even listen. Let me tell how I rap listening to Rick Ross, right? I wouldn't listen to him. I'm like, man, you know, whatever. I had my man car, he had a Benz. The CD was stuck in there, and I get it out. Rick Ross still, I wouldn't even play the shit. So I'm on the highway driving. It came on, like the shit, sanitary grease or whatever she got.
Yeah.
The first time I listened to that shit, what the fuck?
You not making so.
I ran that shit back the whole ride. I said, yo, by the time I pulled over, like an hour later, I said, this nigga hot as shit. I'm gonna hear everything this nigga got. That's what I'm saying. That's when raps, fuck early other shit. His raps were so good that it's like, I mean, especially a nigga that listens to raps and really listen, that shit was like, god damn, like that shit was, you know what I mean? So that's what Nina Ross and Miss J can do the same thing. They rap that good.
Give us a Kanye West story. You ever bumped into Kanye?
I know Kanye West. I mean, he be with us. I mean, we with the
But I'm saying, did you see the potential now that with artists?
I didn't think it would be how he is now. But I knew he was hot as shit because he had this one freestyle he did when he was somewhere, and I'm like, damn, this nigga hot as shit. The Dame kept bigging him up to me. Dame kept saying, yo, this nigga. Dame the reason why he got on. Niggas, people forget that Dame even put Kevin Hart on. Damn. Kevin Hart won't even be in the movies if it wasn't for Dame. Yeah. They put Lee Daniels on. The nigga who did like Empire shit. Dame had 2 movies with him. Gave him money to do it. Dame put a lot of motherfuckers on, man. Dame put another nigga. What's the nigga name? The skinny black nigga, the comedian with the bald head.
Chris Kennedy.
No, not Chris Kennedy. The nigga from New York. He like a tall, skinny. I forgot his name. People on all the AT&T commercials and all that type of shit. Anyway, Dame put him on. They put a lot of motherfuckers on, man. Like I mean, that people forgetting. Like Kevin Hart, big shit. They be like, damn, where Kevin Hart started? Dang. Put him in the first 2 movies.
So can we say Oschino got some of Dame sturdy ways? Because we see in Philadelphia, you put a lot of motherfuckers on. You gave Rick Dame a camera, first one to give me.
But you know what though? I would just say like, if you was in that position, I wouldn't be like that. You ever see a nigga? You see a nigga do some shit like that? You know about somebody you meet him like, damn, you ain't nothing how I thought you were. Like, I mean, I won't be like that. You know what I mean? So that for me, it's just like I just treat niggas how I would want somebody to treat me. It's easy. You know what I mean? But it's not gonna hurt me not taking no money. Why would I tell you something to get you some money? It's shit that don't even make sense to me. But that's the niggas that be insecure for real. They have all this money and all that shit. They really insecure.
Wow.
They only want you to be close to them because they know that if you got 1/5 of what they got, you pass them.
Yeah. Wow.
Because you're a real nigga and you ain't got no fear. You stand with you. I mean, so niggas can talk all the shit they want to talk, right? But my thing is this: if you really got heart and you really about that life, you be talking about. I mean. You would have been doing shit before. Anybody you would have been doing shit already. Yeah. You'd have been known for doing shit. You'd have been in penitentiary. You'd have been in the mix. I mean, like niggas don't be in the mix for real. That shit, and then they leading kids along when they wasn't even doing it themselves. You know what I'm saying? So like my shit when I started rapping, it was about being real. Yeah. About you gotta see. If you say that nigga, you gotta. You mean it's like that type of shit. Like man,
ain't no doubt. You talk it, you live.
I mean, I understand it's all entertainment and it's all whatever, but I'm just saying like now as an older person, I know that kids listen to that shit. Like when Onyx was out, they niggas had me rapping shit.
Onyx.
You mean Onyx had me robbing shit because I'm listening to that shit like nigga, I'm robbing shit. Yeah, that shit, I'm robbing shit listening to Onyx. I'm a kid. You a kid, you don't know music influence your life. Yeah. I mean, so like you gotta be careful. Like when I'm 20, I ain't gonna fuck about that. But now that I'm older, I'm like that shit means something.
We talking about kids, man. We talking about kids.
Yeah, man.
We talking about your son. We talking about you just experienced the death, man.
Oh man, terrible year.
Feeling, how you coping with it, bro?
Not good.
Not good.
No, not good at all. I mean, that was my you know, you're supposed to have favorite kids, but no, that's my favorite kid because
which one?
My son that passed away. Because his mom were together, like we was together off and on, like that's like my so my son was with me his whole life since he was born. Never lived with nobody, none of that. You know what I mean? So, I mean, he know me. I mean, so this nigga that's be with me, he got the same name as me. You know what I mean? So that shit was like.
Show him your band.
Yeah, I just had to show him since everything. I mean, and it's so crazy because it's like a punishment. It's like there's nothing less, no lesson I can learn that to be worth it. You know what I mean? So it's like a punishment. You know what I mean? So, but at the same time, everybody get a chance to go through something that's gonna be devastating. It was my turn. You know what I mean? And other people gonna get their turn. I mean, they just gotta be prepared for it. You don't know when it's coming. You think it could wait for you, it ain't gonna wait for you, it's gonna just come. I mean, because some stuff worse than death. Losing your kids worse than death. You know what I mean? Especially if you and your kid tight. You know what I mean? It's
the kid's supposed to bury you.
Make you feel guilty, make you feel it's bad. You know what I mean? Then they died with a 1-month-old baby. I mean, it's like, what could be worse than that? You got a 1-month-old baby, 1-month-old daughter.
You're a grandfather.
Yeah. And you, man, I gotta commend you as being a sturdy father, man. You a sturdy father. You carry your family a different way. So it was so heartbreaking to see the losses that you took this year. Yeah. But
just this year alone.
The strength that you find to get up every day is what give other people the same amount of strength that's going through.
It be some days though. It be some days, man. You know, it's so crazy because like I ain't believe in like supernatural type shit. Like, man, I'm saying, boy, like if I don't see it, it can happen. I know anything's possible, but like. But anyway, my son, when he passed, I went to the grave one day, right? I'm sitting there, I'm crying, and the blue jay landed on the joint screaming. I've never seen a blue jay in my life in Philly, right, ever. Right? I got all this shit on tape. All this is on tape. So I'm looking at the blue jay like, what the fuck a blue jay come in Philly? Wow. I get on the plane, go to Miami. I'm telling my man, Bob, about this shit, like, yo, blue jay landed while I'm talking to him, a blue bird landed on the fucking balcony on the 17th floor. Wow. And stay there. I'm like, what the fuck is the chance of this, right? We leave, I go get on this boat ride like 5 miles away. The fucking bluebird lands next to me on the boat ride right there. I mean, I got all this shit on tape. Wow. And I'm like, yo, nigga, this not no coincidence. What the fuck is this? This like a bird was fucking following me. I mean, so boom, I get home. My son's birthday come, May 5th. Wow. And his birthday, he like, take a person. Dad, my birthday, he talk about that shit 2 months before. All the lights, my house going on and off the whole day. Oh, it's off and on. They never did it the day before or the day after. And I got all this shit on tape. I'm like, look at the light. This shit is like, crazy shit that's like, nigga, this mind you, me and my daughter 25. She's like, Dad, look at that picture of you on the TV. The picture of me and my son was on the TV. The TV wasn't even on. I mean, like, we trying to figure out how the fuck this picture get on the TV. Wow. My girl like, is you casting? I said, what the fuck is that? She looked at my phone and my iPhone pad was dead. Wow. Then while we trying to figure out, this just say connection lost and it went away. And we looking like, what the fuck is that? I mean, it's crazy. I'm like, yo, I'm a skeptical nigga. I don't believe shit. Yeah. That's why I take most of the shit I take. I mean, so it's like, it make you look at shit different. Like, man, you trying to tell me you cool? It just make you like on some crazy shit. That's why I taped it all so it don't sound crazy. I mean, so like, I'm gonna show you when it's over. I'm gonna show you. Shit's crazy, nigga. Like, I mean, so his mom was like, no, he ain't come to me. He ain't say nothing happened to me. But like, me and my son was tight like that. If he could possibly say something to me, I know he would try. You know what I mean? And when I was in the grave, I kept telling him, if you come back as a ghost, I'm not gonna be scared. Just come to me. You know what I mean? Wow. Tell him about myself, like, yo, just come to me. I mean, whatever. You know what I mean? So, but it's devastating, man. It's worse than everything I've been through all together times 100.
Wow.
Yeah.
So, yeah, and I don't want to cut you off.
No,
I just know how man, like I said, man, you getting up every day making shit happen. Because I just remember, like you said, you record everything. I remember you getting the word. You was doing something for the community. You was doing I was
unveiling the portrait I did for somebody that the cops had killed inside of a boxing gym. So I'm doing that, and then my son died at the same time. I didn't even get a chance to unveil it. As soon as I'm about to unveil it, they think, yo, your son. You know what I mean? So that's like a cruel joke. Like it was like a cruel joke. You know what I mean? And right when my life was perfect, my shit was perfect. I was gonna say no tape or nothing. I got in my crib, everything was perfect. Like, I mean, that shit just like knocked me down 50,000 steps. You know what I mean? And then it made me like look at shit like that's why being scared. It was easy. They say you want to do something. Yeah, it made me look at stuff that's not serious. That's not nothing, man. That shit ain't. I don't even care about that shit. It's like I don't care what Neef said told us. I don't care. I don't care what nobody don't like. I mean, I just don't mean it ain't important to me no more. I mean, I don't even. That shit don't mean nothing.
I respect that. I ain't gonna lie. I respect that. I mean, because
I'm a stubborn nigga. I was like that. You know, I would hold on that shit with beans for the end of my life. You know what I mean, but no, I started put stuff in perspective with like what's important, what's not important. You know what I mean, you lose a kid, man. It's like, I mean, especially a kid that you've been with their whole life. I mean, they call you 55 times a day for money. Wow. Cash app request. I mean, like, it's like
because you know you spoil him.
It's like that shit was like so like the worst thing ever, man.
So your son put up a post, and after he got his sentence, and he basically was praising you and said he took you for granted. And all your words of wisdom, he basically said he took you for granted. How did that make you feel?
It just made me feel like he's starting to mature. You know what I mean? Because he did some crime, whatever. You know what I mean? And he doing his time for it. You know what I mean? And he not crying about it. He not pointing no fingers, making excuses about it. He's just like that. We took the deal, doing his time. It's a big loss because that's a long time. You know what I mean? I don't know if I'm even be alive when he get out, but I know he's gonna get out one day. He's gonna get out one day. You know what I'm saying? And he learned the lesson. He'll be dead. I mean, I said people think you're not dead when you're in jail. You in jail, you can do a lot of things. You just can't get no sex. You know what I mean? So you gonna get out one day. I mean, but like I was more worried about him getting a life. That shit was like another thing that's just off my back. Because I said, dog, you can't do like I don't care if I was trying to get him to take 25 to 50. He wouldn't take that though. But they got it to 20 40. He took it. But like I was trying to get him to take 25 to 50 because that life, you'll do 25 years and still got forever to go.
Right.
I remember my pop used to be like, just take the deal, son. My pop used to cuss me out. He used to I'm not saying you no money, nothing, you don't take the deal. So
I got another son that's locked up.
As a father.
You got another son that's locked up too?
It was so crazy that his case was like, he's looking at 7 years, right? His case was like so underneath Muji's joint, I didn't get a chance to even focus on his joint. I mean, like you got something, I mean, you understand what you do.
In Philly?
No, he in Williamsport. I told him not to go. Make some money with me, I give him some money, whatever. He got out to Williamsport, get booked his first day. First day out there.
Wow.
First day. I said, what?
I told you.
Kids don't listen. I mean, they grown, so what the fuck can you do? I mean, so like all this shit happened at the same time. Boom, boom, boom. All three of them, boom. I mean, I got 3 younger sons, but my 3 teenage sons, it's like shit was like.
How many kids you got?
8.
So 3 of your boys.
No, I got 3 boys left.
Months apart. And we see some days you have your days you put up a post that brings strength.
Some days I be just fucking like I don't give a fuck about nothing. You know, like somebody coming to you saying something about, well, God moves in mysterious ways. Like, yo, when some shit happens to you real bad, you don't give a fuck about none of that shit. You ain't trying to hear none of that shit. You ain't trying to hear none of that religious shit. You ain't trying to hear none of it. You don't give a fuck about what nobody talking about. You ain't trying to hear no. It's because like to be real, it's like it sounds good when you ain't going through nothing. When you going through some real shit. And they say it's faith. I said, well, what is faith? Faith is just saying you gotta believe in something that I don't see. And I'm jealous that I don't got faith in stuff that I don't see like that as much as somebody else do. You mean? I
want to ask you about this post right here from today.
What I say? Do you know you could be alive and not living? Sanity is fragile. And I got a strong mind. But I started feeling like I was losing it a little bit. For a couple, I felt like I was losing it. You mean? It's like when you have a kid, you see him born, you raise him, then they die, like they got to put him in the ground and leave him. That shit's like,
wow.
When you put him in the ground and you leave him, I mean, that shit is like the worst shit ever. I mean, I was going up there every day. I had to stop. I was breaking there at night. I used to climb over the gate and go, be in there in the nighttime. Like, I mean, that shit was like, it was bad. I had to say that he not in there.
Wow.
But I know he in there, his body in there. I mean, I know his body. I know him. I put him in there. I got in the grave and put him in there inside the ground, inside the hole. I mean, I put him in there. I was talking to him. I was in there. They had to get me out of there. They said, I don't remember. I was in there for so long, been down talking to him. I mean, it's like you could lose your mind. Like, if you got whoever the closest person to you right now, and they just die right now.
Yeah.
I mean, whoever you is, if it's your mom, if it's your girlfriend, if it's whoever the closest person to you right now just die. That's what it is. You mean, that's what it is. It's like, you mean, so any punishment anybody else could do to me, it won't even compare. Even if I got killed tonight, it won't even compare to it. You mean?
Wow.
It won't even compare. It's like you just. That's when like God got the cruel joke on you. Like you can't see where he going with this. You know what I mean? Where you going with this? But then I think about 500 some murders in Philly. So a lot of people going through that shit. I mean, it's just like.
And before we go there, I want to say this: Freeway also another individual, your brother, your friend that lost his daughter.
He came to my son's janazah. His son died that day, same day. His son, my son and his son died 4 days apart.
Hold on. Let me rewind. I'm sorry to cut you off.
Freeway came to my son's janazah.
No. Let's rewind. Let's show the pattern. You unveiling somebody that was killed by a cop, and right before you unveil, you get the call. Right? Dealing with trauma and death. When you burying your son at his janazah, Freeway get the call.
Yeah, that's terrible.
That's what made me crazy because Freeway called me like, oh, you know my son died 4 days after yours, right? I said, yeah. He said, you know you 4 days older than me.
Wow.
We back to that? No. But let's rewind. We back to that Blue Jay.
Then his daughter passed away. My son got 20 to 40. Same week. Same week. So like we both just like.
Wow.
Yeah, it's just like, but you know, then you stay alive. That's the thing that make you feel guilty, make you feel bad.
How that feel to be bad. A father to bury your child, knowing you gotta keep going for the rest of them?
bad, man. It's like it's bad. It's like real. You know, some people got kids, but they don't really fuck with their kids like that. Mm-hmm. I mean, so it's like a different kind of fathers. It's different fathers. I mean, so that's why you don't really see too many fathers be going through it because they don't really. Yeah. My son was my everything. I mean, since he was born, because I was one of them. Like when his mom got pregnant, I was locked up for homicide. I begged her to not get rid of him. Begged her. So when he was born, I had this nigga everything. I mean, from the rip. You know, usually the people don't be happy about having a baby. I was happy about having this nigga. Like, come on, we out. This nigga everywhere. LA. I mean, so like it was different. Like that was like my man. Then he just got to the point where though he was like an adult, where though we could have different kind of conversations. Like man. Yeah. So as soon as that shit, that shit just like, make you question God and everything. I mean, if you got a kid, y'all got kids, whoever got kids, y'all understand. Just imagine. It's like
I can't imagine.
When your kid 20, it's still a kid to you. Mm-hmm. You still see him as how he was when he was 5 years old.
I remember on the live, he was like, "Yo, get your hair cut." You talking to Maj 7 months ago.
Yeah, like get your hair cut. My kids, I took my Muji. I met him when he was 7. I mean, but as soon as I met him, he was mine. He mine. I mean, I got kids by people that I didn't respect at the time, but now I respect women a little different. But I ain't want to have a kid, but the mines, come on, fuck it. And I ain't saying I was the best pop because I don't have a pop. So I don't know I wasn't perfect pop because I don't know how to be nobody's perfect. I mean, but I always loved them, and I always like, yo, you can call me, you can come over wherever I'm at, y'all can come live there. Wherever I'm at, y'all can't come there. I gotta get the fuck out of here. You know what I mean, that's just like that mean a lot when you know somebody got somebody there. Even if you don't need to utilize it, just knowing there's somebody there mean a lot. That should mean. I mean, that's everything.
We saw the pictures, man. You had them on your right here. You know what I mean? Your
I look at it like thing like this. Like Jayz got a daughter, right?
Right.
He don't really claim on TV. You know, he make you go through a stuff to get money. But I lose my son. You know what I mean? He get to keep his daughter. Not saying I was wishing on nobody, but I'm saying like it's ironic. He get to keep his daughter that he don't claim she don't live with him. She supposed to be rich as he is. I mean, and I just say him. Just saying this. I'm using him as an example. But then here I go with kids that I do anything for. The world can know my son, everything. But I lose mine though. You know what I mean? And I be sitting there thinking like, damn, God, you got a cruel sense of humor. Like it's like, what the fuck is like? Wow. I mean, and I'm saying I wish it happened to him. I'm just saying like it's the crazy like a person that cheers their kid and love their kid so much. Like how you can take that from with one old daughter. So then who gonna raise the daughter? Me, his mom. It's like her mom's like young, like 19. I mean, it's like she's just then he died with his girlfriend.
Wow.
On fire. So I never got to see him no more. Nothing. I mean, he's on fire. I never got to see him again. I mean, so it's like this shit.
Can't imagine, man.
I had to go to the dentist office and get his teeth records, man. You know what I mean? So like it was like, and the crazy part is when he's being born, right? His mom played lottery. She's like, yo, can you play these numbers for me? She broke up with me because I had another baby on the way. He got his son. His brother 3 months apart from me. I told her the truth, and she quit me, whatever. So I'm in the drawer with her, right? She said, play the lottery. I go to play the lottery. She won. She called me like, yo. Did you got the lottery tickets? I said, what, they winners? She's like, no. I checked them, they was winners. The day before he died, I hit the lottery. Damn. So I be looking at that shit like this. But I had the keynote, 9 out of 10 numbers. Exactly how much his funeral cost.
I remember you saying, damn.
I got the ticket in my joint and everything. October 23rd, I hit the lottery for how much his funeral cost. Like, guys, like, I know I'm about to take him from and give this money for the funeral. Like, it's like, this shit is just like, I mean, and you can't make this shit up. Like, I mean, who's going to get the lottery? Let's say, hit the 9 out of 10 is like 1 in 600,000 chances. You hit that shit for that. In the funeral, the next, Janaza, 3 days you got to do. You mean, put them on the ground. I mean, so you had to, like, how are we gonna pay for it, man? You know what I mean, because it's gonna be terrible for you. It's like, I mean, then you don't got no mom to talk to, none of that shit. You just you just gotta do that shit on your own. I mean, and you still gotta pay your bills. You still gotta get money. That's the part that's the drag. You can't even take no time off to get like, gotta still go get at it. I mean, so like you on autopilot to get money because you gotta survive. But it's like you don't want to be there. You don't want to do none of that shit. Your motivation is gone.
Where do you find your strength just to get up every day? Where you find that strength at?
I just take it 1 minute at a time. I don't even try to plan the whole day out because some days like last night I start feeling. But be times coming. If you think about it, that just like it make you just turn your whole shit, just turn your whole mood, everything just turn like to the dark. You mean it just turn dark like. But it make you not scared to die. But I just can't kill myself.
Right.
But like sometimes you be like, man, if somebody kill me, I don't give a fuck. I mean, you be doing some shit like that. I mean, like this shit, like it's a real bad. Did I think about how many people going through it in Philly? That shit is Philly is like it's the stuff that you can't see, the pain that hurt people because people walk around like regular, like nothing ain't wrong. You never know what they feeling in the inside. But I can't imagine moms and dads losing their kids like this. They can't express. They don't have a platform like me.
Right.
They express themselves. They just dealing with it on their house and they never know how it's affecting them. But our community messed up. You gotta think about the people that ain't die. They got hit up bad, but they in the wheelchair, whatever. This city is twisted. It's like I don't even think it can be saved. I don't think You gotta remember, once you kill somebody, people's retaliation is coming no matter what. Anybody trying to have none of that, make up none of that. You kill my people, your people gotta die. That's just what it is.
So hard.
I had to learn how to forgive, but when it comes to death, there's no forgiving it. Can't forgive it.
If you take my fucking,
you can't forgive it.
My food, I want to get my food back.
Revenge is so easy.
But now things is out of hand.
But some stuff is not. Everything can't be forgiven.
I know.
Like somebody raping your daughter, you can't forgive it.